Hello everyone, welcome to this Next.js14 tutorial with App Router and Prisma 4. In this tutorial, we are going to be building this tracker application here. Before I show you the features of this tracker application, I want to thank all of you who are making the effort to promote this channel and to make this channel grow by liking the videos, by subscribing to the channel, by commenting on the videos, and also by sharing the videos. I want to thank you for your tremendous effort in this channel. So with that said, we are building this tracker application which you can integrate with your small retail business where you manage your own delivery and your own transport system. Here we can track the orders. These are the pending orders, the orders on the way, and the deliver orders here. We have the latest orders and the users here in this section here. And lastly here we have the analytics section where we display the users and their order status. This is the user 1, this first user. Here they have 3 products on the way, they have delivered 2 products, and they have pending products 6. So this is a chart here. These are for all the users we have in the application here. We have 4 users currently, and these are their status here, their delivering status here. So this is the dashboard, and we have the order page here. In this order page, we're just listing all the orders we have in the system here. You can filter the orders by the status. These are all the orders that are on the way. You can filter them by delivered. These are all the orders that have been delivered. You can bring back all the orders here. There's also pagination working. You can click to the next page, and when you are at the last page, you see this button becomes gray, and you can go any further. So let's go back. Yes, we are at the first page now. The other thing I want to show you here is search. You can search for products here. Let's say JavaScript. Yeah, see there's a product here, and also the pagination is been when we search, we also have pagination for that search, that particular search which we are doing. So this is just simple stuff which we are going to use to learn Next.js14. Here we can also track the orders. We can track our orders by clicking here on this track button here. If we click on this track button here, we're going to be able to track the orders here. So let me click on this one here. Yes, you see this is where this product is at the moment. We have the general information concerning this product. This is the order number. You can also input the tracking number here. The tracking number here is just our order ID. The order ID is the tracking number we have here. So this is the date in which this order is going to arrive, the product name, the carrier name, is broken shipping, the recipient here is the recipient's name, the delivery address here, and also here we have the delivery request, which is just to leave the product in front of the door. We have the tracking history here. This is the current location of the product. This is where the product is currently at, and you see it's on the way, and it's in Carolina here. So when the product is delivered, this icon here is going to move to this deliver section to show that our product has been delivered. This is tracking history, and we are also having a live map here to show the current location of this product. So you see, this is what we are going to be building. We can also edit this product here. You can edit the product by clicking here on this edit button here. Let's say we want to change the current location of this product to say this product here is in Suwon. This is Suwon in South Korea. I want to just say Suwon here. Yes, and I want to change like the time and date in which it's going to arrive here. You can change this Saturday, say January. I want to change it to like this product is going to arrive on Friday 12th. Say Friday 12th. I can change it like that, and I can change the delivery time too. Okay, and the shipping agent number, you can put the shipping agent's number, this, and also the shipping status. Since we have changed the current location, we need to change the shipping status to shipped. So you can edit now. Okay, you see this product now, this JavaScript for beginners, has been edited, and you see the status now is on the way. So if you go to tracking now, you see that this product is already in Swan. It has skipped transit. It's now in Swan here. The product is around Swan here. You see, this is the current location of the product here. So we can also delete product here. We can delete here by clicking on this delete here. I'm going to delete this Queen Def logo sales here. Or let me delete one of this product here. I'll delete this one here. You see, it's gone from here. So we can also create new products here. We choose a new file, and let me just give this let me try this one. I don't know what that image is. I'm just going to give an address. I'll just type my address here. Yes, this is, I'll just use this address here. And the description, let me just write some random text here. And the product name, I'll just say beautiful necklace for ladies. And the price here, I'll just say $25. So let's just create the order. Okay, you see it's created. This is the order here. It's this necklace here. It's a beautiful necklace for ladies. So this is the delivery address. And initially the status of the order is set to pending here. Wow. So here we are now done. You see, this is everything we are going to be doing in this application. So we can also, there's authentication. You see, this currently the currently logged in user here is this blank logo width. So you can log out of the application as well. Yes, you are being logged out of the application now. You see, now you can also log into the application. Let's use this other user to log into the application. Type the okay, you see, this user is logged into the application. Yes, you see, this is their logo here. So this is what we are going to be building. So let's see what we are going to learn while building this application. So these are the main things you're going to learn from this tutorial. These are the main things you're going to learn from this tutorial. And I designed this tutorial in such a way that when you build, if you complete this tutorial, you're able to build a decent Next.js application for yourself. So after we have finished with this Next.js tutorial for beginners, we are going to build a large-scale application with Next.js14. Yes, we're going to build a large-scale application with Next.js14. In that way, you'll be able to master this concept. Everything you've learned from this tutorial for beginners, you'll be able to master everything we have done here. So with a big project. So here we're going to learn how to optimize images, fonts, and links with Next.js. This come really handy with Next.js. We're going to learn routing, the file system routing, which is using the app directory. We're going to learn how to fetch data in Next.js14, filtering, pagination, and searching, how to mutate data with server actions, handling errors, form validation, authentication with NextAuth. We're going to be setting up Prisma also with Vercel. We're also going to seed our database with Vercel Postgres and data modeling with Prisma. Now, we are using Postgres in this tutorial. Postgres is a relational database. So that uses tables. So we're going to be using Postgres for this tutorial here. And we're going to perform code operations with Prisma. We're going to use query aggregations with Prisma. And we're going to be mutating our data with server actions. And finally, we're going to add metadata to our application. Before we continue with this application, we need to first understand what Next.js is. Next.js is actually a React framework that is used in building full-stack web applications. And it adds features on top of what React provides, like server-side rendering, file-based routing, caching, data fetching, and automatic code splitting in order to simplify the development process of a React application. So that is what Next.js is all about. Now, to help really understand what Next.js is, I came up with an analogy about a carpentry workshop that describes what React is and what Next.js is. If you look at these three images here, you see on the top left we have React, on the right we have Next.js, and on the bottom left here we have the UI, which is what these two images are going to be building. So you can see on the React image, you see that React actually it has all the essential tools you can use in order to build this UI down here. You can use it has a saw, it has a drill, it has screwdrivers. So it has everything you have in order to build this chair. It simply provides the building block of crafting a chair like this. But with Next.js, you see that it's a full workshop. It's a full workshop is a full carpentry workshop that is equipped with some high quality tools. You see, and it is well structured. So you have an environment which you can work in. You have an environment which you can work in. That means your work is going to be streamlined and the development process, your building process is going to be fast. And also, you see, your output also is going to be great. So you see that Next.js here is the framework, while React is the library here. So with this workshop, you see that this guy here can move easily. He can easily grab what they need. Everything is available within his surroundings. So, but the end result is that they can both build this beautiful looking share here. So this is what Next.js is, and this is what React actually is. So with this in mind, let's head over to the Next.js documentation and see what Next.js is all about before we continue. If you come here, you can type here. Let's type Next.js here. Let's click on this link. Let's go to get started. Now, you see, Next.js is a React framework for building full-stack web applications. You used React components to build user interfaces and Next.js for additional features and optimizations. So, you see, these are all the main features which Next.js provides for us. We have routing, rendering, this client-side and server-side rendering. You have data fetching that extends the native browser fetch API and add some other functionalities to it, which we to make our lives easy. We have styling. We support CSS module, CSS and Tailwind CSS. You have image optimization, fonts, and script. So Next.js automatically optimize our images, our fonts, and our scripts for us out of the box. So it supports TypeScript. So these are all the beautiful things which we can do with Next.js. We're going to look at all of this as we proceed throughout the course. So let's go to installation. Let's go to installation here. If you come to installation here, we have the system requirement. We're going to need Node.js version 18.7 or later, and you need a computer also in order to follow along with this tutorial. And we are going to be creating this is the installation package here. We're going to copy it, and here you see that on installing, we're going to see this the following prompts. Next.js is going to ask us these following questions. What is your project name? Would you like to use TypeScript? Would you like to use ESLint? So we're going to see all of these prompts appear while we install the latest version of Next.js. So let's go and create our Next.js application. Now that we know what Next.js is, if we come to, I'll come to my desktop here and I'll create a new folder here. I'll just name this tracker, because that is what we are going to be building. I'll go into the folder, right click, and I'll open with VS Code. This is going to open VS Code in that directory for me. And here I will go to the terminal. Here it will open a terminal in that directory also for me. So here I can paste now the command npx create next app at latest, and I'll hit enter. So it's going to give me the first prompt asking me what is the project name. Since I want this project to be installed only in this particular directory here, what I'm going to do is I'll just give a dot here. Yes, and you'll give me another prompt. Would you like to use TypeScript? Yes. Would you like to use ESLint? Yes. Would you like to use Tailwind CSS? Yes. Would you like to use the source directory? No. Would you like to use app router? Yes. Would you like to customize default imports? No. So you see it's installing all of the necessary packages for us. I'm going to wait for it to install. Okay, installation is completed, but we have that, you see, npm install has failed. For some reason, our installation was aborted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to install it, run this npm install back manually. So npm install. Let me wait for it again. It's taking a long time. I'm going to pause this video and wait for it to install. Okay, it's finally finished installing here. So here we have our application and the installation process is finished here. Here we have the app directory. This is where we are going to be doing most of our work. We're going to leave. This is where we dwell. We're going to do most of the work here. We have the node module. This is where we have all our packages being installed. And we have the public folder here. The public folder is used to serve our static assets. And here, this is at the top level files here. We have package.json here. This contains our packages, our scripts. Is the script section. In order to run this application in development mode, you need to run npm run dev here. It's going to run the Next.js development server. And we have post css config here. What Next.js does here is it automatically configures all of this for you. It configures ESLint, it configures Next.js, it configures Next.js to work with TypeScript. It also configures Tailwind CSS for you. So you don't need to do any manual configuration here. So what we can do is let's go to the terminal and run npm run dev to see. Okay, so let's go to this local host. It's finished. Oh, like I saw a message here. It's a found log file missing. Dependency patching. Log file was successfully patched. Please run npm install to ensure next the dependency are downloaded. Okay. One of my dependencies were not downloaded. So okay, let me go and check. Let's go to um local hosts. I'll type here local host 3000 here. It's loading the development server. We need to wait a little bit. Okay, you see, this is our application we have here. We have our Next.js application here. We have this structure here for now, but we're going to change all of this in just a moment. So this is our application for now. Now let's go and see how we can begin to structure our application. We can begin to craft our application to look like what we have here. Now, let's go back to the application here. Let's come to here. Okay, if you enter into this app directory here, you're going to see we have some few files here. We have the fave icon, global.cs here, and we have this layout file here. This layout file is a very important file. We are going to be using this layout file. The layout file, it gives us the structure for our application. So it gives us the structure for application. We have this page.txs file here. This page.txs file, what is used for is that it's used in defining the route segment for our application, because each folder which we put under this app directory here is going to act as a separate route segment, provided that we have this page.txs file inside of that folder. So that is how the file-based routing is going to work. So we're going to see how it works in just a moment. But for now, what I want to do is I want to clean all of this code we have here. I want to clean all of this code that we have here. I want to remove all of this. Yes. And here I'm just going to give an h1. Let me just give an h1 here. I'll say welcome to Next.js fundamentals. Okay, like this. Now, if you go back to our browser, you're going to see that this message is going to be printed in our browser here. Let's come here. You see, yes, welcome to Next.js fundamentals. So it's already applying some styles here, but we're going to remove every style we have in this application before we continue. So